we have storm surge starting to flood the ground floor of the hotel.
This town is suffering very badly.
Residents are evacuating up to the second floor. Truly devastated this community.
Care deliver amazing services and amazing programmes, and I think it was important to put that on film so people could see the difference that had been made. So we've been out to visit Tacloban, which was the worst affected area of the Philippines. We've been to speak to some people there, some people that have been in receipt of funding from CARE and some support, and been able to see what a difference our money has made.
In the last year, a lot of work's happened to put people back into a much safer position than they were a year ago, and that's mainly been around shelter and what we describe as livelihoods, which is essentially helping people get their jobs back, get themselves back off the ground and working again and putting money in their pockets.
Ako naman nasa palo nagtitindor ng yung tinitinda ko suman at saka.
I've been very impressed with what CARE has come up with. I know we first came into town and there seemed to be a lot of activity going on, but going on these roads coming in and out, I couldn't imagine the trees blocking the road and the devastation. So the fact that a lot of these villagers that we're talking to really are appreciative says a lot to CARE, and the thoughtfulness that they've come out to these remote villages and gone through the local agencies to go ahead and make a big impact.
So our shelter program strategy was to help people rebuild their house themselves by providing basic construction materials and tools, including cash grant to give them some flexibility on buying the needed materials, and most of all is the technical support, because as you can see, the construction of shelter is done by the community themselves. It's just like a paper.
And what happened last year is not dissimilar from other disasters we've seen in this region, where actually it's the poorest people in society who are most affected. It's because people here in Tacloban are living very near the water's edge, which is where the tidal surge happened. It's because people are living on a very kind of small income and who are dependent on a kind of more daily accrual of money to support their household needs. So yes, it's typically in the kind of more rural parts of countries like the Philippines where people are more vulnerable.
Mas maliligtas kasi matibay na.
Everyone's just so lovely and so just like really welcoming and just like grateful for their support and the help that they got from CARE. As you can see, made me feel very welcome. I think it's kind of not taken me by surprise, but just to see what difference it's made to these people and how grateful they are for our support.
I was very impressed at the coordination very impressed at people coming out, receiving us, and really showing their appreciation and love. So this is not only to the company, but also to poker players around the world who really stepped up for this area that was devastated.